Hey everybody, welcome to a Moon Magic Moment, a little video on our latest moon phase, which today, May 15th, 2024, is the end of the crescent moon, waxing crescent moon, and the beginning of the first quarter moon. So just to give you a little bit of background information, I'm going to share my screen with you and show you one of my recent blog posts. Talk about that for a moment, where I'm going to get into a little bit about the first quarter moon and exactly what it is. Here we go. So you can see here that it's a time for growth. It is a time to propel your goals and aspirations and really continue to focus on the goals that you created in the new moon. So the lunar cycle begins with the new moon. And as the moon progresses through its waxing crescent, it comes to the first quarter, which is the time when half of the moon, the right half specifically, is illuminated. So you can see a balance between light and darkness with this, and it appears as a crescent moon. So the energy and the symbolization around the first quarter moon, which is also part of the crescent moon, is growth, manifestation, and overcoming any challenges. So if you set intentions at the beginning of the lunar cycle with the new moon, you can now start to think about some of the challenges that you might be having with achieving those goals and how you can take action and move forward. There's a guided meditation that I actually created for the first quarter moon, which I'm going to share this blog post in the comments so that you can grab that meditation as well. You want to use positive affirmations and mantras during this portion of the moon. I am aligned with my purpose and I welcome positive growth into my life. So these help you to shift your mindset, okay, and think more positively. You can do rituals or practices. And again, when you get this post, you can get the moon manifestation worksheet and you can start journaling about the lunar phases if you'd like. So basically, the first quarter moon is about embracing change and starting to really put the new moon intentions that you have back into practice, okay? Or like anything that you put down as an intention in the new moon that might be causing you a little bit of trouble or you're not quite achieving what you want to, this is the time to try to tackle that and see exactly how you can overcome that challenge. So, just as other parts of the moon phase, such as the full moon and the new moon, they fall astrologically. And today we have the first quarter moon in Leo. So, this is from the Oracle card deck called Moonology. And I'll show you the cover of this if you're interested in it. Whoops, there we go. Moonology manifestation cards. And what this card is telling us, you can see the person in this card, in this picture, is looking at a half illuminated, half dark moon, which is the first quarter. And Leo represents fire, energy, desire to be driven forward. But what this card is telling us is to be humble. Okay. And what that means is really to ask for help, ask for support, ask for the things that you may possibly need in achieving your goals. Humble yourself to the point where if there's someone that you need to ask, hey, I need some help with this project, or I need some help setting this goal or achieving this goal, be humble enough to ask for that help. Another moon deck that I love to use is called the Wild Moon, and this actually gives you more information about each of the phases of the moon. So I'm going to tell you about the first quarter moon in this card. You can't see that very well, so bear with me while I put on my spectacles. So the history and the lore of the first quarter moon, it is said that this is the best time for planting above ground crops. So anything that grows above ground doesn't have to be seeded. It's a good time to plant those right now. So this is a time of abundant growth, health, and happiness. and really trying to get into the soil and dig into those intentions that you have set. So, a ritual that you could do is if the physical act of potting a fresh plant or transplanting an existing one can be a powerful way to honor the universe during this moon cycle. Choose a plant that might have a special meaning for you. And as you sink your fingers into the soil to prepare the earth, feel the power of the earth and the power of your life surging through you. See the plant growing, and along with it, your most heart centered visions of the future. So you can use this moon as sort of this plant as sort of a talisman for the growth of your goals and your own inner growth. So, a good crystal to use during your manifestation time during the first quarter moon is the tiger's eye. And this fortifies your root chakra, and your energies of action and manifestation will also take flight. And actually, I do, bear with me one moment while I slip out of the camera here. I do have a tiger's eye right here by my desk. So if you can see that, if you're familiar with crystals, you'll know what a tiger's eye looks like. But this is a good kind of small, tumbled, polished tiger's eye stone. And again, you can wear these stones as jewelry. You can put them in your pocket, or you can simply place them around you, or use them during your ritual or intention for the first quarter moon. So this is a time of motivation, self-assurance, being humble, asking for support. And the mantra that goes along with the Moonology cards, everything I need is already within me. I need only believe and then act. So this is about a time for believing in yourself. Go back, look at those goals that you set at the new moon, and really start to think about any obstacles that you may have to getting those goals, because we're going to be coming up on the full moon next week. So we're going to be really churning into any goals that you have at that time. So thank you so much for tuning in today. I am going to be sharing more moon magic throughout the month of May. And if you would like to subscribe to the blog, I'm going to include the blog post in the comments for this video so you can access that, get the meditation and the worksheet. And you can also go to my website to subscribe to the blog as well. Be sure to save this video and share this video with anybody that you think might benefit from the magic of the moon. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.